Everybody, and welcome to the Weiner Wellness Virtual Summit. We are on day 3. This is Tuesday, July 20th, and we have a great lineup of speakers today. With me, as always, for our morning commentary is Jamie Dorley, CEO of Nutritional Frontiers and the Weiner Wellness Center. Say hi, Jamie.
And good morning, Dr. Tracy. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, everybody.
And Joe Messino, godfather of nutrition and also the director at the Weiner Wellness Center. And we are so excited to be here this morning because we have a really awesome lineup happening today.
We have an awesome lineup every day.
Yeah, it's got the momentum.
I have to say that every day.
I'm really excited today because we have some of our in-house incredible clinicians coming on live. And, you know, you can't have a wellness week without having Dr. Gideon Orbach. I'm excited to see his new updated presentation. This is going to knock the socks off everybody out there. And the great thing is that he's still accepting new patients, correct?
He is, of course, always accepting new patients. And he never turns anybody away, ever. Someone comes in, they need help, he's there for them. And, you know, it's going to be great to watch him do his presentation up here in the studio.
Yes.
Yeah, and instead of in his little room down there. So he's going to be able to move around, be active. This ought to be exciting.
So the background may look a little different, but he's still in-house, right?
He's still in-house.
And I know a lot of people like to come to him because, you know, I've been to a lot of chiropractors over the years, and there's a lot of great ones, and there's a lot that aren't so great. I think the thing that people love the most about him is he does an evaluation on you every time, even if you don't realize it, right? He's looking at your walk. He's looking at your posture. He's looking at your body language. He's reading your energy. And then what he does is he customizes the adjustment.
And it's never very the same.
No, never the same. And is anybody more thorough than he is?
No, it's incredible. I mean, the amount of times that I've been to him and you've been to him, and for us to say that each one is different, that's just incredible. Because whether it's a limb or your back or your hips, I mean, he works on your hips like nobody else. And he can even do it with you, you know?
Yes, he does it with me. Yeah. He does adjust my hips. Who knew they would move so well? So, you know, he's fantastic because he incorporates not only the chiropractic adjustment, everyone knows that is a snap, crackle, pop. However, he also does the muscle therapy and the stretching component.
Yeah.
So some of the terminology he'll use is active release technique, mild fascial release, trigger point therapy. So what all those things mean is that he's going to help not only free up the bones that may be out of alignment, but he frees up the muscle that would normally keep them out. So when you go to a chiropractor like Dr. Orbach or Dr. Phil at the Weiner Wellness Center, you get the thorough exam and, more importantly, the customized treatment so that you get a better result and you maintain it longer.
Yeah.
And people come in and say, well, do I have to go 3 days a week forever? No, that's not how they do it here.
Does he do the follow my finger thing with you every time?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, that's one part that never changes. Follow my finger with your eyes just to make sure you're not a little off kilter. You know, maybe we are once in a while, but
we've all been off kilter now and then. But so I'm excited to see his new presentation today. This is part 1. So I'm not sure if there's a part 2 or 3. However, I'm going to do it today for the part 1 because he's going to combine the chiropractic.
Yeah, part 2's on
the
Friday.
Neurology, the rehab, and home workstations. And I think the nice thing with his presentations too is that he always teaches you something you can do at home.
Yeah.
So if you're working from home or you're sitting at home or in an office, doesn't matter. He'll help you construct a little bit of a workstation that may be more appropriate for you and take some of the pressure off maybe your feet or lower back.
And he, he's an expert at the high hernia technique, for people that have really bad GERD, acid indigestion, because many times that's a structural issue. We know that should be explored first. And he's an expert at that. And that's another one of those things where he can show you how to relieve it at home as well once he's done it. So
absolutely. So I'm really excited for him. He's at 9 a.m. today, kicking off the festivities. And who's this guy, Dr. Tracy Stroud? Oh, that's our Tracy. Okay, you never know. We got all kinds of different names on here. So Dr. Tracy, let's hear you talk about SPMs. Give us a little preview. Because I'm a big movie guy, I like to see the trailers so I get a little taste of what I'm going to witness. However, I know you're an expert on this.
Well, you remember the days when you went early for your movies in the theater so you could see the coming attractions?
Yeah, that was some of the best things. And then the coming attraction became the whole movie.
That's something Phil doesn't even know about. Our Phil over here.
Yeah. So talk about SPMs, because this is one of the hottest topics in the industry in our field of natural healing. and the whole issue of inflammaging. So let's hear it from you.
Yeah, so SPM stands for Specialized Pro-Resolving Mediators. And these are actually recently discovered, so they haven't been around a long time. They're derived from omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, and they help resolve inflammation in the body through an active process, which is different than things like NSAIDs, which are a repression process. So they actually work with your body to bring immune responses to acute inflammation like trauma, cuts, bruises, leukocytes, and things of that nature. And then they modulate so there's not an overactive response. And a lot of people can't make these because of lifestyle, medications, toxicity, nutrient deficiencies. So we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to relate it to the recent pandemic of COVID and why these may be your therapeutic need that everyone's been looking for to offset any issues after the fact and issues with the upcoming jab. So that's on the bracket at 10.
The golden pill.
This is a great topic. It can never be more appropriate than now with the whole inflammation category we talked about on the roundtable yesterday, and that inflammation is the underlying cause of all chronic disease and a lot of acute disease. So why not progress way beyond what we've done already with some of the anti-inflammatories that are still there? We still need to rebalance the body with things like omega-3s. However, I look at this as being more specific for that inflammation component further downstream. And some of the interesting research that I was looking at showed how to actually digest some of these inflammatory mediators. So I think that's the most exciting part for me. What do you think, Joe?
I do too, because I think that, we've talked about systemic inflammation for years, and we've had approaches, we've had protocols, but this seems to me be the most direct approach that we've ever had. And I think now the timing it couldn't have been better.
Yeah, and the exciting part is my mentor, the father of functional medicine, not Joe, but Dr. Jeffrey Bland. Joe's the godfather, but Dr. Bland was doing this research going back about 10 to 15 years. And, the research got more and more exciting to them. It showed that there are some missing components that our body has in it that we may not have the levels. Plus, you look at the fact of we are in an inflammation storm. They call it the cytokine storm, right?
Right.
So some of the things we were talking about yesterday, think about somebody who's inflamed, that has high body fat, that maybe has arthritis or autoimmune conditions. When they have that chronic inflammatory response going on, they need more therapeutic ingredients, such as the SPM. So that's the part I'm excited for.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then next up we have...
Wait, hold on. We need a little drum roll.
Dr. Phil Ross, new to the Weiner Wellness Center, but not new to health and chiropractic in general. He is a rock star and doing so well at the Weiner Wellness Center, and we're getting such great feedback on him. Joe, talk to us a little bit about Dr. Phil Ross.
This guy's energy personified. Okay, he's just, from the moment he gets here to the moment he leaves, he's a bountiful of energy. And you know what? His people that he treats, they feel it, they enjoy it. He's so positive. Every single person that leaves here, he's got a smile on his face, just like that. And they're loving him. But what he's bringing to the table is something exciting. He's a great sports therapist, and he works a lot with golfers as well. But he's gonna talk about this brand new laser that we got. It's really something. It's amazing. I've been using it. He's been using it on my thumb. I had a little thumb injury, and everybody now that's coming in, we have different offers for you if you want to use the laser. But he's going to talk about it. He's going to really give everybody, a 101 on this laser therapy. But he's got some other things too. He's got these compression legs that are great. They're great for circulation, for tired legs. When you're standing all day here on the floor and working with people, you get those legs on, and man, you get a new set of legs. It's amazing. It's really cool. So he's got a lot to talk about.
Well, and the great thing is his energy transfers to you. When people come in to see him, they're fired up. They're excited. He's actually rubbed off on the entire staff here and the building. He's tremendous energy. He's very passionate about what he does. super excited, and very knowledgeable.
Yes.
I mean,
for a young guy,
it's a nice compliment to what Dr. Orbach does, because he has some of the new gadgets and technology that's out there, such as his adjusting table is all electronic, right? So he can really get you in the right position to make some of these adjustments.
Oh, he has that inversion table too. Yeah, that's really cool.
I like when he flips Joe upside down, like hanging there for like by his feet, because that takes some of the pressure off the spine, right? So rather than doing a aggressive decompression table, he actually used that, which is a lot more gentle. I like that a lot more. The compression boots, of course. I went in there one treatment last week, Tracy, and I could tell the difference right away.
Really?
It felt like my whole legs were oiled up. So, you leave that and you feel different right away. And then the laser treatment. I mean, this is cutting edge technology that he's able to bring to the Weiner Wellness Center. Still keep the natural therapies, but add on some of the new technologies that are out there. And that's the really exciting part for us as a team, is to have him and Dr. Orbach working right next to Adam. Dr. Ashley Razi, of course, and Jeff Niznik. So he's a great addition to the team. I'm excited to see him speak today. And I know he will be enthused at the very least.
Yes.
Well, it just sounds like we have such a cool lineup. And he's a rehab specialist. So he works with a lot of different people on recovery, athletes. So, and like I said, he's young, he's energetic, he's fresh out. And I mean, man, he has a big following from what I heard. So we're really honored to have him here at the Weiner Wellness Center. But last, certainly not least today, guys, we have Wendy Small coming back. She is from Pure Encapsulations, and also she's going to be talking about some great tasting gummy vitamins. Joe, you've known Wendy for a long time. Why don't you give us a little bit of background on her?
Yeah, because Wendy's, she originally with Douglas Labs, and they're one in the same. Pure Encapsulation and Douglas Labs are owned by the same parent company. So she reps both lines now. So she's been here every Wellness Week representing that company, still one of the great companies in the industry. And, when I talked to her about speaking this time, I said, there's only one thing I want you to talk about. She goes, what? I said, those gummies. She goes, why? I said, well, because it's the first time you've ever made something that tastes good.
That's a compliment. It was a compliment.
There is a compliment.
That's a backhanded compliment. That's like telling somebody you clean up well.
She understood, because over the years they had a really hard time with taste, unlike us. So these are a home run. What?
We taste great. Yeah, we got good taste. We taste good.
But these taste great. They do. They've got vitamin D gummies, vitamin C gummies, and zinc gummies as well. I
have to confess, I probably had about 20 of those yesterday.
Yeah.
I was popping the vitamin D all day.
And a lot of organic ingredients in there. Nothing bad, no bad ingredients. So they've been able to pull off something that nobody else could. So it'll be exciting to hear about that.
Yeah, and she's very passionate. Yeah. She walks the walk and talks the talk, right? She is thoroughly involved in the lifestyle that we live. And she's a great speaker also. So we're excited to have her on today.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, it is a great lineup. And just for people that are on or just tuning into the Weiner Wellness Virtual Summit, we welcome you. We are a fully functioning facility clinic with all types of different practitioners and supplementation lines. Joe, give us a little background on the type of appointments that people could experience at the Weiner Wellness Center, beyond Dr. Phil, who's wonderful, but we do have other practitioners.
Well, it's changing on a regular basis. We've been able to, in addition to Dr. Orbach, the anchor, and now Phil, the new rookie energetic guy on the team, we've always had Adam Kawash here. He's a great European trained muscle therapist, works hand in hand with Dr. Orbach on a regular basis. We've had Jeff Niznik here doing energy response testing now for 3 years. And now we brought in Ashley Razi. She's new to the lineup just in the last few months. Expert at the Zyto technology, also a lifestyle specialist, weight loss specialist. So she's now on the team. And we were doing the Zyto scans. We have the laser. We have the chiropractic and nutrition counseling. We also now have non-invasive toxicity, heavy metal toxicity, mineral density, and vitamin concentration, non-invasive testing in the form of the Oligo scan. And we're setting appointments for that starting next week right now.
Yeah, so if you're out there and you're suffering with maybe unwanted weight, right? You got issues where you want to lose weight and maintain it, make an appointment with Dr. Ashley Rosen.
Yeah.
Right? She's fantastic for weight loss. She's done a tremendous job with a lot of people. She specializes with females of any age, but males can go see her also. So she's great for weight loss. She does awesome work for skin and digestion problems. So if you have autoimmune conditions, if you have blemishes or rashes or acne, psoriasis, eczema on the skin, if you have any type of GI or autoimmune conditions, I highly recommend to meet with Dr. Ashley Rosen. I think sometimes people are not sure who to meet with. Make a call to the office, 412-922-WELL, 412-922-9355, and ask the staff. However, if it's more weight loss and nutrition, go with Dr. Ashley. If it's more of, hey, I got some, physical issues, where it's more structural, like, arthritis, you got a limp, an accident, an injury, a torn, joint, you got something going on like that. You're an athlete or you're a weekend warrior and you want to improve performance. You can always schedule with Dr. Phil or Dr. Orbach.
Right.
And the great thing is Dr. Phil, he meets with kids, teenagers, young adults, and adults. He meets with everybody.
And so do all our practitioners. I know Ashley's worked with a lot of people already. And, the funny thing is, an interesting little story about Ashley and her bedside manner. Because you remember when Doc, the icon, when Doc would have somebody come in and he'd give them a protocol, then they'd come back and they'd say, I don't feel any better. And he'd say, did you do what I told you to do? Well, not exactly. And he'd yell at him, right?
Sure.
What do you mean you didn't do what I told you? How are you going to get better? Well, I've heard Ashley, she's had people that have done the protocol to a T, called her and said, I can't believe the results. And then there's been people that have said, well, I'm not getting the results. And she said, well, did you follow it? And well, not exactly. And then so she didn't yell at them like Doc did. She has a great understanding, compassion, right? That's the word. A great compassion for the people that she works with. All you got to do is meet with her once and you'll see that.
She's got a lot of empathy. I've been told I have a lot of empathy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But, some people have more, some have less, but she's got a great disposition about her. She's lived the lifestyle, right? She's had some challenges when she was younger. She's overcome them. So the great thing is we have a variety of different types of practitioners, different specialties, but they're all talking the same philosophy, which is lifestyle, natural therapies, natural non-invasive treatments, and the nutritional component. That's really what you need, folks, to get the full results. So we do a lot of testing now in-house, or we can read testing that you bring in. Does not matter. Either way, you need to schedule with somebody. Yeah. And there's no reason why you don't have a natural healthcare professional. I'm in their office probably twice a week now getting treatments, constantly looking at ways to improve. And even yesterday I was getting adjusted. They says, wow, you're really starting to move in certain areas of your upper back. That's why I've gone back, because you get that continual improvement and then you go more on a maintenance program. So if you have not scheduled before with them, we highly recommend you do. You can't go wrong with anybody. Nope. You can even walk in today and talk to somebody and we can get you scheduled with the right people.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll help you get scheduled. We can take walk-ins on certain times of the day. Dr. Phil will be taking walk-ins all week long. He'll be here if he has an opening in his schedule, and it's getting booked up pretty quick. But if he has an opening, you can come in and get an adjustment right on the spot.
Well, that's great. And how can they process orders? Because, from all these lectures, there's a lot of products that we talk about that I think can add solutions to people's lives. Are you open? What's happening down there? And how can they get all of these quality supplements?
Well, the Wellness Center is an essential business, right? So we've been open the entire time. We'll remain open. You can come in live. So we're open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday and Wednesday, 8 to 5, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you can always come in live. You can walk right in. There's people to help you. If you happen to get here during lunchtime, we will provide a free, healthy, organic lunch for you.
That's right.
Right out front at no cost. And all you need to do is either come in live. You can also call and do a curbside pickup if you prefer that, 412-922-WELL. You can also have it shipped to you, and you get the discount with free shipping.
Free shipping at $75.
Or you can email us. So any which way you like it, you can process your order.
Right.
There
you
is
even fax them in.
Oh, I knew it. We couldn't get by without Tracy's favorite, the fax machine. They don't have those in Tyrone yet, but they're coming soon.
Yeah,
but any which way you want it, you can order. We're here to help you out. If you're not sure and you have some questions, you can call the office, ask for Jamie or Joe, and we will help customize the program right over the phone for you.
Right.
And we have a full stock of inventory, probably 99.5%. Just about everything is in stock and everything's on sale.
Absolutely. Well, this is really exciting, guys. Thank you again for being here this morning and going over the schedule. For everybody that's here and participating with us, thank you for being here. Dr. Orbach is up first. He's going to be talking to us about all kinds of cool neurological chiropractic things, along with home ergonomics and so much more. It's new, improved, updated lecture, and I'm excited to hear it. So stay tuned, because he's coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard, and this is being streamed on both of the Facebook page for the Weiner Wellness Center and Nutritional Frontiers, along with the YouTube channel. So in order to participate, go like that page or subscribe to the channel. So thanks, guys, for all your commentary.
We have a request. Somebody wants us to bring the clinic to Blairsville.
Blairsville.
So I have a solution for that.
Okay.
Maybe she can come.
Blair County.
Blair County?
Yeah.
I think that's Blairsville, right? I'm not sure where Blair
That's
County is.
That's Altoona. That's where I live.
Oh,
it's
okay.
the Sticks. That's Mel. She's one of my friends.
We have Tracy out there. We already brought the clinic out for you.
Yes.
Stop by Tracy's house, check out the chickens, and she'll get you help.
Oh, yeah. Mel, she needs to get in the car and get out of the woods and come
on down, Mel. We'll
provide
VIP treatment for you, Mel. We got all the samples. We'll feed you. We'll get you in here. So come on down. It's only about
all week long.
2 hours.
That's right. All right, guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. And for everybody, stay tuned. Dr. Orbach is up at 9 a.m. Have a great day.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.